folks, welcome back to the channel. Firstly, I'd like to apologise for the last video. If you watched it, I'm glad you did, but I'm sorry you had to watch that. It was terrible. It was just all mobile phone footage. Some of you eagle-eyed viewers would have also spotted the last little bit of it was shot on the GoPro. And that's because that was filmed after we got back from Scotland. You could see Hamish in the windscreen. But today we're going to do the walk round video. Bit better quality camera. Here we go for the walk round. As you all know by now, she's just an old Mark II Renault Master minibus. She's the 2.5 120 DCI. We've got the Rogue alloys with the all-terrain tyres. We put the sun visor on, the bonnet protector or the bug protector. We've got some ditch lights up on the front there. And she's just pretty standard bar that. The back windows have been blocked out, which has been insulated on the inside and they've just been vinyled on the outside. I'll show you a bit more on that in a minute. And about the only other thing is she's got a homemade wheel carrier on the back, which I made. There's no room for it in the van, and these don't come with a bit to go under the van, so the wheel goes under the van. So there you go, that's the outside. The only other thing on the outside is we've got a 250 watt solar panel up on the roof and the Fiamma roof vent. Hope you can see that. But it's the inside you want to see, I'm sure. I got a lot of questions, mainly on Instagram for some reason. If you've got any questions, leave it on YouTube because it does help. But in the front, we got half leather seats out of a Kia Venga, I believe they were. So obviously it came with 3 seats in the front, fitted these 2 on swivels, and that there, the passenger seat is just on another driver's seat base, slightly modified to go in here. But there you go, those 2 both spin round now. We've got the sort of dining area. These seats here are out of a Volkswagen Transporter. I got these because although they're not half leather, they sort of match the fronts near enough. I'm happy with them. They're okay. But this seat does have these bonuses as well. Let me move the table and I shall show you. Only comes off the rail there. Lift the leg up. That's it. These seats do fold down. More on that in a sec. But the reason why I wanted these seats was because in here is where all my electrics live. Now I wired this van up myself. The house battery or the leisure batteries in the back in the shed. I'll just show you that in a minute. But in here we've got the diesel heater, my fuse box, my buzz bars, we've got the Orion DC to DC charger there, and we've got the MPPT charger there for the solar panel. Now ideally, or when I set this up, I wanted the diesel heater to run sideways, but the chassis rail was right under there, which made it easier to mount the seat, but obviously harder for the diesel heater. So the diesel heater now sucks in here in the bottom of the stage floor, and it blows it out just there on the vent. But you can spin that as directional, you can spin it around. But yeah, there you go. So the stage floor, I wanted the stage floor so the seats were the same height, so when you were sat in the seats, you wasn't lower than the front seats, you could see where you was going. And it gives it a better feel. It also helps for the dining area. But yeah, the stage floor, it's now smooth all the way through, as you can see. Air feed in, blows it out there. I've had no problems with it getting hot in here. I've been checking it to make sure that the heater isn't getting it hot. But in all fairness, the diesel heaters don't get hot in the casing, do they? So it's pretty good in there. I'm happy with everything. And all the electrics are in that one spot. They're handy to get to, but they're out of the way, if that makes sense. So that's that. Then this seat also has got the option to fold down flat. So the purpose of that was I can now put my table back, and my plan always was to have my grandson Dexter across there on a little makeshift bunk. So we've already had that happen, but it turns out now that his little sister wants to come camping. So at the weekend I had to make another little bunk to go across here. I'll insert a clip of that now.
Happy birthday, brother. Thank you very much, mate.
Happy birthday, Mick.
Thank you.
I am going to change this. I'm going to revise it because I'm going to just make them a double bed that fits in here so they can sleep together, and we'll get away with that bunk there. But anyway, I'll digress. So let me pop the seat back up. Little bit of mist there in the front. It's got some overhead storage there, but also it's got this storage at the top here, which is very good. I've insulated that all up, and you can get 3 slabs of beer and 2 slabs of Pepsi Max in there. I have checked. Right, we've got lighting at the front here. This is for the front lights. They're on a dimmer, just on and off, up and down. And then we've got, bloody phone. Bloody phone calls made me lose me train of thought. I think we was on the lights. So yeah, we've got lights up here. We've got the recessed lights and the acoustic ceiling. I wanted this acoustic ceiling because I like the look of it, but it was shit to put up. But there you go. And then we've got lights at the back here, so when you're in bed, you can have the lights up and down and turn them off here. Telly's on a swivel bracket, so you can watch it in bed, or you can watch it from the front of the van. Pretty standard in the back. I made all these cabinets myself. The only things I didn't make was the carcasses for the overhead units. I would put the black hexa ply on the fronts, just tidied them right up. I think they look nice in the black hexa. Made these all myself. They're just plywood bases, painted white to match the same as the tongue and groove on the sides. Got the big 80 litre fridge, or 85 litre fridge I think it is, with a freezer in the top. Big old fridge. Wanted a big fridge because you can never have enough room, can you? Got the full cooker, a sink there. The sink waste goes out the bottom of the van into the black container. Just have that in the back of the van. Only really swill mugs and brush our teeth and stuff like that sink, but there you go, it's still handy to have. And the water tank is in the back. I'll show you that. That's with the gas bottle. But yeah, you can see it's I'm very pleased with it. I know it's not a professional job by any means, but it's ideal, or it's exactly what me, the missus and our little puppy dog need for adventures away at the weekend. We've got plenty of space, we've got plenty of room, loads of storage, and we're really enjoying it. Obviously I've already been up to Scotland. Me and the missus have had a weekend away in at Matlock in Bath, at Matlock, Bath, and I've been for a weekend camping with the grandkids already. I've also had a night out somewhere else, can't remember where that was, but there you go. Let's go around the back to the garage. Now I wanted the fixed bed because I couldn't be bothered with keep making your bed every time you get somewhere, and I also wanted the big garage space because the last thing I want to do is when I get somewhere I've got to move loads of crap out of the van and tuck it under here so I can use the van space. So having the big fixed bed just makes it so much easier. Hold on, there's a car. Having the big fixed bed gives you all that garage space, and it means you ain't got to have crap rattling around in the van. So here you go, look, used the Scorver beams from IKEA, made the bed base myself. We got a full 8-inch mattress, full 8-inch foam mattress, which is very, very comfy. Now somebody also asked me, can I sleep across the bed? The answer is yes I can. Do I fit? No I don't. The van, from where I've mounted the bed, I mounted the bed up here so I could steal an extra 2 inches there inside the window reveal and another 2 inches that end inside the window reveal. There is 25mm of polystyrene behind there, piece of plywood, carpeted. So it acts as a headboard and obviously a bit of a footboard, but it gives me that little extra room. But it's still only 6'2". Well, I'm 6'4", but my missus is a little bit shorter. So basically I can steal a little bit at the bottom of her bed. I can lay in here, no problem at all. We've been in here a few nights, it's comfy as hell, we love it. So there you go. Anyway, back down here. So we've got the gas bottle, we've got the water tank, and we've got the battery. The battery's only a AGM. She's 190 amp hour, and the only way I can look at that is through me Victron smart charger. But there's no 240 in the van, it's only 12 volt. I didn't want 240, we're never going to plug into site. We wanted it to be completely off grid and sort of self-sufficient. So that's what it is. We've not used anywhere near that battery's capacity yet. We're obviously running the diesel, the TV, the fridge keeps running, and we've not struggled for power anywhere. So we've got this great big garage space. The water bottle there comes out on a disconnect, so you just disconnect it, fill it up. 25 litres normally lasts us the weekend, not a problem at all. Got the black tank there, that just goes under the side of the van and catches our wastewater. The pipe sticks out there, I think you can see that. Pipe sticks out there. So yeah, very chuffed with it so far. The only thing I've got to do is sort out some door stays, because the door stays were missing. It came as a minibus and the door stays were gone. The door stays used to bolt up here, but I'm guessing because there was a child's head there, they took the door stays out because they didn't want to hit the kid in the back of the head. Still got to remove these bloody stickers. Every time I see them I remember and then forget. But I'm very chuffed with it. Very chuffed. Yeah, Couple of little dinks on the van, 2 on the back door, they don't bother me, but this one here on the side does bother me. This one had been touched up when I bought the van. It's going in, it's getting that done because it pecks at my head. But bar that, she's very clean, very straight, one owner, relatively low mileage. She's got the 6-speed box, and there you go. She's our little adventure bus. She's very dirty and dusty at the minute. I'm sorry about that. I don't even know if you can see that on the camera, but the windows are all dirty and dusty from the weekend in this hot weather. But there you go. Somebody else asked me, why don't I get the windows tinted? I did tint those 2 windows, but it made the van very, very dark, and I don't like sitting in the dark like that. It just blocked the sun out. Obviously at night time I can shut the curtains, and the curtains are blackout curtains. In the daytime, yeah, all right, in this weather the sun's warm through the glass, but if you want to shade them up you can shut the curtains. I just don't like the blacked out look, and it made it dark as hell inside. So there you go. I don't think I've missed anything else out. If I have, leave it in the comments. But the next video you see will be Scotland. I'm editing it. I've got a lot of editing to do. I've done a lot already and I've got more to do. But the next video, I promise you, is Scotland. And you'll definitely want to see that because that was beautiful. But there you go, folks. Thanks very much for watching. Take care and I'll see you soon.